Hello everybody, my name is Tommy Watcher and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Now we're in a pretty good spot where we left off and we're just gonna keep working at it. I want them to dig down to this mule road so we can start getting some food and keep working on research. They're still working on it. Oh, printing pod is done. New duplicate available. Now part of my strategy is I'm actually not going to get any more duplicates, because the more duplicates you get, the more you have to feed them and the more you have to make oxygen for them, and that's sort of the trick in it. Plus the new ones you can't reshuffle. I may pick up one or two more if they look really good, but I can already tell, like right now, this guy, he has a decor expectation. This one doesn't, but she's got a really low negative modifier, only 5. And this guy, super high decor expectation. So we're just going to reject all of them, because then I don't have to take care of as many people. It's going to make it for a slower playthrough, but I think they'll do better in the long run, because then I won't have to worry about feeding them as much. Making sure that I have as high oxygen generation, won't have it build as many cots. I think it'll just be better all around. But we're going to have them harvest that. Anything else? Yeah. Go pick all of that up, guys. And they continuing along with the research. See how our oxygen's doing. Yeah, see that terrarium's eating up the carbon dioxide, which is nice. Yeah, I think I might build another one right there. Something that I do want them to pick up is the food. I don't want them leaving that laying around. Oh, sleep first. Doesn't matter if there's a vacuum into space just sucking y'all out. If it's nighttime, you're gonna get your sleep. But I'm also trying to picture in my mind the layout I want for this base, because something that I'm gonna want to get later is this right here, gas permeable tiles. Something that this game keeps with in physics is the flow of gases. And if you do solid floors like this, carbon dioxide will build up on it. And then carbon dioxide just always sinks. But if you do gas permeable tiles, all the oxygen will go up, all the carbon dioxide will go down. So I want to build as much of my base as possible out of these gas permeable tiles. They do have a negative decor value, which is another one of the reasons why I wanted as many of my guys as possible to not care about decor. Just be, anti-artist. What is that? Mealwood seed. Oh. Oh. Okay. So, that one is going to be seeds. I didn't know you dug those up. I thought you had to get them. I mean, it kind of looked like worms when I was looking at it earlier, but I'm like, yeah, it's probably just strangely textured sandstone. But apparently you get that by just digging dirt. Did not know. Sand goes in there. Okay, they're all cleaned up. They're just walking around doing a lot of nothing right now. So I'm going to work on base design. I figured down here would be a good place to build a farm with the planter boxes. So I'm going to have them dig that out a little bit more and get that algae while you're at it. Get that algae while you're at it. Get all the algae. While I'm also at it, I want to go super far down and get all of this stuff. I don't care a lot about how quickly they go for it. This can take a long time to get to, and they're going to start running out of oxygen in the middle there, and they'll have to run up and get a breath and dive back down. But this is where I'm going to want all of the carbon dioxide to sink to in the long run. So they might as well start working on that if they don't have anything else to do. And so you can already see carbon dioxide sinking down. It just likes to be at the bottom for some reason. Research complete. Get that algae. Okay, so I don't really care about the valve or the liquid valve. In fact, I can't get those right now because they require intermediate research, which requires another power station, which I don't have enough metal for. Fun. So I guess I gotta go for the copper. Just number one thing we gotta do is get up there, get that kappa. Also, while I'm at it, let's see. Something that I kind of like to do personally is have a space of 5 tiles between one floor and the next for reasons. It's part of my plan. Long term. Probably will never have to run into it. So, can you guys dig it? Reach that. They aren't going to be able to reach all of that. So I'll have to build some ladders. Oh, sleep time. Rise and shine! Get that kappa! I get how it doesn't want to let me build them there because those plants grow up a little bit and it knows I'm going to mess with the hitbox. But, come on. One thing's nice is we definitely got a lot of water this round. I want to build a bunch of planter boxes down here. And we'll set them all up a priority. We will plant as many mealwood as we can. Let's see how our air is doing. Yeah, see, all carbon dioxide sank down there, which means maybe shouldn't have built those terrariums there, but whatever. I keep saying insufficient oxygen generation, but we got so much oxygen in here for these 3 guys. I'm not generating as much as they're consuming, but it'll last a long time before they finally get to it all. You see, that guy's working in just like pure carbon dioxide. If you mouse over him, he even says he's holding his breath. And then he'll run up and he'll get some, and then he'll dive back down. Also, where's this? Oh, chlorine. Fun. We got a lot of carbon dioxide, a little bit of water. Not sure I want to dig in there anytime soon. Another new duplicate. We'll see if we got anyone really good. No, not at all. All I have to do is look at those 3 things and be like, nope. Don't want any of ya. Sleepy time. Day 6. Aw, they're so cute. Snoring away. They still have such strange posture. See, now that he's down here, in theory, most of the carbon dioxide, this stuff's hung up on that lip, but most of the carbon dioxide should start sinking. Oh, there's a puffed. Oh, that's good. Do I want to dig? I think we'll call it right there for now. And a morb. Those things are not nice. Okay, I gotta think real quick how I want to do this, because that's a little further down than I wanted to go, but I know there's a puffed there. For now, this is as far down as I'll go. And I'm just gonna build a bunch of the algae terrariums down here. In theory, carbon dioxide should sink down. These things will eat it up, and then oxygen will flow back up. That's my plan. And it won't always just be this little ladder. As I add more floors, this will widen out with more of the gas permeable tiles. So there's that. So up here, what I want to do is make a mess hall, because something that we researched a while ago, but I haven't been using it, is a microbe musher. And it can turn that mealwood into food, a mealworm loaf. So yeah, I don't really know how far out I'm going to put this, so I'll put it square by the door and give it a priority 6. How are you living in that? Oh yeah, look at that. We got some carbon dioxide sinking down. That's good. And we'll queue up a few more of those guys. Oop. Not you in there. On the ground. guess since I'm not really doing anything better with the research station, I'll start something. Yeah, might as well. So the micro musher is gonna need power. What we're gonna do is I like to run it through the floor and up the ladders. That way you don't have cords running everywhere. Just like that. And at some point they'll get to it. Goodness, just look at how toxic all of that is. Unbreathable, slightly breathable, and toxic. It's just we get toxic and carbon dioxide and a teeny bit of oxygen. Oh, they stored some contaminated oxygen in there. And when the toilet gets full and you don't have a compost pile, they'll grab it and they'll throw contaminated oxygen in a storage compactor. Where is it at? There we go. Contaminated dirt. And even though it's in there, it's going to admit contamination. So, anyways, this thing's done. They ran power to it. Right there. Lice loaf. Meal lice. And I don't get it, because we got meal wood. I guess they call the meal lice the stuff they pick off of it. But like this mush bar, you can make it with dirt and bottled water, but it may cause diarrhea. Or we can get one of these and nothing bad. It uses less water, no diarrhea. And we're going to have them make that as often as they can. And that's the reason I planted all of these. Except for that contaminated oxygen, it's not looking too bad. Let's see. So what you need to do to deal with contaminated oxygen is get this. Sanitation Sciences air deodorizer. Which is actually kind of what I was working for. I would rather get the pneumatic door first, so we might live with that for a little while, but... yeah. Research is done. So there's liquid piping. Not that I'm going to be using that just yet. But again, I just wanted to get something done and out of the way. And I guess we'll do power regulation just because I'm not ready to build a supercomputer. I probably should have already, but we're gonna call it what it is for now. We'll get to that when we get to that. We're not doing too bad. A little bit of contaminated oxygen, but otherwise we're doing just fine. Again, they're consuming more than we're producing, but not by a lot. And these last few algae terrariums should take care of that. But we'll see how that all runs out in the next episode. Gonna call it here. Still having fun with this. Still keeping up with it. And I will catch you guys later.